Hello everyone, this is KL. Several days ago, KL got a message from one of Facebook's friends. Her name is Ying Fung, and in the message she shared with KL like this. And I tried to learn English, but my efforts seem to be not strong enough due to the lack of English-speaking community in my hometown. This is one of the major reasons why I keep forgetting my vocabularies, even though I just learned it the day before. What should I do? Well, hello, Miss Fung. Thanks for reaching to me and share what you are thinking about your learning style. Yes, it's true indeed. Learning by yourself can be a challenge, but it is possible. There are many ways you can improve your reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills, even though there is no one physically around you to practice with you. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on improving your English by yourself. You can select one that works for you or all if they are helpful. Now, the first tip for you is you place labels in your home. So whether it is a grammar, vocabulary, or common expression, you can use the called post-it notes. So you can peel off each pieces and stick everywhere in your home or your room, and you place it where you spend most of the time. It can easy to remind you the new things that you just learned. For me, I work in my working room, so I post around, I stick around the wall or the tables, things like that to remind me. It called sticky note or post-it note because it has the claw on top of it. So you can write your vocabulary, you can label, for example, if you learn the new word about table, you write table and you just stick on that object. So whenever you associate with that object, it reminds you about the words that you are learning. Okay. Tip number 2 is to write to-do list. So to-do list is easy ways, and I do it every day. So if you see this is my just regular notebook. Right? It's just not. You can use papers if you want, and you just simply write what you do in a day. You don't have to write a complete sentence. This is a good way to review your English verbs, especially. So if you can see, every day I write the date and what I do in each day in English, of course, and then I mark it here that I'm done. So pretty much I just write, for example, check email today before I start my work as a teacher. So I check my email at work to see if any information from the principal or other teachers regarding to the day. Call the doctor if I have doctor appointment. I want to call the doctor to make appointment, clean up the rooms or something like that. It's just simple, right? And then tip number 3 is you use phone a lot, computer or laptop or iPad to change the setting into English language. So by this way, it forces you to think about whatever things you do is in English. So it is a good way that you can get used to the English words. Okay. Tip number 4 is to write blog or write journal. You just can start with a simple caption for the picture. For example, if you post on Facebook the picture, to do some like simple like short phrases about the picture. What do you feel about the picture? What the picture reminds you about something, or when did you take the picture? Things like that. So it is very easy way to do, right? So that is also the way. And then later on you can increase your vocabularies and you can start writing sentences, but when you start to write simple phrases for that. Tip number 5 is to read or to watch for interest. If I like sport, then I just read articles or newspapers or whatever on the media about sports. Or if I love about business or education or tourist or traveling, things like that, I just focus on those and I use the highlighter. If there's a new words for me, so this is the highlighter, so it's very light, so you can just highlight the words that you don't know and go back and then you write it on your paper dictionaries and learn the new words. So well, I hope you like it sharing and it can motivate you more in learning English by yourself. Try to see if it works for you. Don't forget to follow me for the upcoming sharing. I wish you all the best. For me, I use all those kind of tips during my daily life. I can just start a label of the new things that I learn, and then I write a journal. I like to write, so I just write. You can sign up online free for like journal or blog. I do to-do list. A to-do list not only helps me learning English, but also help me to organize my day more productively. So I don't want to miss anything. If today I did something and then I don't feel good about it, then maybe tomorrow I'll make it better. You might just repeat the activities, or you have new activities every day, but you learn from it, but you do better every day. So and also of course my phone or my electronic devices in English, not Vietnamese. So one time I switched back to Vietnamese and I get confused because they don't use Vietnamese a lot. So the term, they don't really translate it correctly in English. So I feel confused. So I just switched back to English and it make me easier. So if you look at that every day, you use it every day, you see it, it is very easy for you later on when you use it, and I hope it helps you today. And thank you. I'll see you next time.